Paladin of the End. This anime talks about Will, the boy raised by the undead, but one day he starts to wonder about the mysteries of this faraway dead man's land, and unearth the secret pasts of the undead. He must learn the love and mercy of the good gods, and the bigotry and madness of the bad. And that's how he starts his journey to become a paladin. Takt Op. Destiny. In this story, a one-day black meteorite fell on the world, and the world completely changed. The meteorite produced D2 monsters, which started running rampant. D2 very quickly banned all music, which was the one thing able to overcome them. The young women who hold the power of music resisted them with the help of conductors. These young women hold scores that can defeat the monsters. Will they manage to defeat this threat? The world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in another world as an aristocrat. He is a man who only knows how to live as a tool for his employers. Now reborn by the goddess into a fantasy world, he's offered a chance to do things differently, but there's a catch. He has to eliminate a super powerful hero who will bring the end of the world unless he stopped. Now reborn as Lu, the master assassin have his hands full. He is constantly surrounded by beautiful girls and discovering secrets of magic. The next one is Kyoukai Senki. In the year 2061, Japan has lost its sovereignty. The Japanese people spend their days as oppressed citizens after being divided and ruled by the four major trade factions. The country became the forefront of the world following the deployment of humanoid special mobile weapons. One day, a Mushiba, a boy who loves machines, meets Sky, an autonomous thinking AI. Their encounter leads him to cast himself into the battle to reclaim Japan, piloting the Kenbu that he built himself. Build Divide, Code Black. In New Kyoto, a city governed by the king, one's value determined by strength in the Build Divide trading card game. Whoever defeats the king, his wish will be granted. And to challenge the king, one must participate in the TCG battle and get the key completed. Everyone has a wish they long to have fulfilled. The MC who vows to take down the king, along with the girl who guides him, they throw themselves into the rebuild battle to get their wish granted. Now we have Osama Ranki. The anime centers around Prince, a deaf, powerless prince who cannot even wield a small sword. As the firstborn son, he strives hard, and dreams of becoming the greatest king, even if he is known as good-for-nothing prince. In Muv-Luv Alternative, MC wakes up 3 years after the end of Muv-Luv Unlimited to find himself back in his room. First, he thinks that everything that had happened to him was a dream, but soon he feels that something is wrong. Then he discovers that he has been sent back in time to the beginning of the events in Unlimited. Unwilling to accept something like Alternative V, he decides to help Professor, to complete Alternative 4 and save mankind. Shikizakura. High school student Kakeru, by a strange turn of events, winds up being an irregular member of a power suit team tasked with battling Oni. These Oni possess humans and try to cling to the transient world. Only the power suit, which combines ancient secrets with the latest technology, can protect people from Oni. Kakeru decides to become a hero who will battle Oni and protect the shrine maiden fated with saving the world. The Rising of the Shield Hero Season 2. It is a sequel of the first season where the plot centers on Naofumi Shield Hero. He is an otaku, chosen as one of the cardinal heroes for a parallel world and equipped with the legendary shield as his weapon. He, along with other cardinal heroes, was tasked with fighting hordes of monsters called waves. However, things took a turn for him when he was falsely accused of sexual assault by his partner and robbed of his belongings. He spent much of the first season not only trying to take out waves but rebuild his reputation with the people. Date: Alive Season 4. New romantic adventures of Itsuka, Shido, and the girls are here. His romantic encounters will surely bring new adventures and stories. Fena, Pirate Princess. The series explains the tale of a young orphan girl Fena. She has been raised on an island where there is no hope of becoming anything more than a chattel, to be used and discarded by soldiers of the British Empire. Her goal is to forge a new identity, free of subjugation, and search for a place where she can truly belong. This is the story of an adventure she and her crew of misfits and unlikely allies will have, in pursuit of their goals. I was kicked out of the hero's party, because I wasn't a true companion, so I decided to have a slow life, at the frontier enemy. The story talks about Red. He was once a member of the hero's party, a group destined to save the world from the evil forces of Demon Lord. That is, until one of his comrades kicked him out. Hoping to live the easy life on the frontier, his new goal is to open an apothecary. Keeping his secret is not an easy task, especially when the adventurer from his past shows up and asks to move in with him. Saikou gone. Far in the future, human beings were pushed into the deep underground world called Labyrinth. The Labyrinth has several colonies with severe settings, such as one having an insanely high temperature, while another is full of gold and silver. Among those, in a certain colony, resides a curious 9-year-old girl named Memempu, with her father. As workers aiming for survival, they live with the lowest profession of riding a working robot, to dig ore. One day, Memempu pestered her father, a cave examiner who makes maps of the internal part of Labyrinth, to go travel together with her to find her mother. One step outside the colony is already a dangerous area and meeting where you can meet a huge mysterious creature that loiters the cave. Second season of Hanyo no Yashihime, Sengoku o Togi Shoshi. Half-demon twins Toa and Setsuna were always together, living happily in feudal Japan. But their joyous days come to an end, when a forest fire separates them, and Toa is thrown through a portal to modern-day Japan. There, she is found by Sota, who raises her as his daughter after Toa finds herself unable to return to her time. Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation Season 2. Adventure of Rudy and Iris, along with Supard friend, their way back home to friends and family proceeds.